Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What is going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Are we doing good? Now, I just realized I have the same scene up. Hold on. I want to... We'll just do... No. Hold on. I'm just going to keep it the way it was for the other one and just leave everything here and I'll reset it next time. I just realized I didn't put everything back where it was. So how y'all doing, everybody? Let's see. We got Adele. We got Mandy. We got King Quinn. Welcome back, King Quinn. We missed you. The Dark Magician is here. Working with idiots but doing well. How goes it? It's going good. We got Raina in here. Adele, Amber Chick, Wendy. Miss Wendy. Let's see. We got Pika. Good job, Pika. You made it on time. Good job. Chelsea. Maria. I just want to let everybody know Amber Chick was first in line today. She is first in line today. So, no makeup, no nothing. Of course, I don't have my glasses. Where? I don't have my glasses. My glasses are missing. Okay, well, looks like I'm going to be straining reading all these damn articles today. We're all doomed. Yeah, I don't have my glasses, so I'm going to be like that, so... Just don't laugh at me. And no, I still haven't dyed my hair. No, I still haven't connected all the things that I was supposed to connect to the channel. And no, I didn't send out the stuff to the mods yet. I had a bad day yesterday. I was on the couch all day with a heating pad and pain medicine, so. How you doing, Paranormal? Welcome to the chat. So, today, I had, what is this? Today, we are going to be talking about Jake Paul. We are going to mention the allegations against him. We're also going to be talking about the investors that are invested in him, which kind of explains some things. And we're also going to be talking about Triller and how it's connected to Jake Paul, not just through the boxing that he does, and how they're expanding it. And yeah, it's actually a deep hole. A friend of mine, bless her, she brought this to my attention. I was like, oh, okay. Hospital kids, they have a stomach. Oh, the babies have a stomach virus. I'm so sorry. How you doing, Cooch? Oh, Dragon Slayer's in here. How you doing, Dragon Slayer? All right, so poor thing. I know. Them poor babies being sick. Oh, thank God I didn't call. I thought I closed it out and there's like 5,000 articles on this. So, goodbye, food tier list. Welcome back, horrible YouTubers. Yes! And I'm drinking out of my cup today. Filled with Diet Coke. Well, I am glad they got out of the hospital. Alright. So, we're going to get started. Oh, no, that's not where I want to get started first. I want to get started here first. Alright. I know the scene. Again, I know it looks weird for this kind of stuff. I'm hoping... And we'll have to see when I do this. That's fine. I think it's going to be alright. I think we're going to be okay, because I had to stretch it out more, so. Alright. So, the New York Times, I would pull the article up, but I no longer have, I went through all my free viewing of it, and I'm not paying $1 a week for the New York Times. I refuse. So we have screenshots from the New York Times article on Jake Paul. And we got some screenshots. We're going to go through there. I will list the article down below. I'm going to list all these articles and a video down below. So y'all can go back and read what you want to read. It's actually pretty amazing. The whole Jake thing, honestly, I'm not surprised either. Alright. So, from the New York Times article. Says now, Mr. Paul is facing allegations of sexual misconduct from other influencers. Yet he remains a blueprint for many social media stars today. Without him, it's hard to imagine the current land rush of so-called collab houses. And yes, he was probably one of the first ones to do it with the Teen 10. Where young content creators film videos, throw parties, and spur drama. Or the proliferation of prank videos on YouTube, or the bad boy archetype embodied by so many influencer entrepreneurs born on TikTok. Because of these young creators make money through a variety of revenue streams and are not employed by a single entity, they can be vulnerable to exploitation. If there's not some entity taking responsibility as an employer, then we're going to see the kind of exploitative, I cannot speak today, y'all, I am so sorry, exploitative and unsafe practices in which we have been seeing. Alright, let me blow this one up for y'all a little bit. Because again, I don't have my glasses. In a YouTube video posted on April 9th, Justine Paradise, a 24-year-old TikTok influencer, accused Mr. Paul of SA. The incident, she said, involved forced oral and took place in the Team 10 house in 2019. In a situation like that, there was nothing I could do, Ms. Paradise said. I was physically restricted and I felt emotionally restricted afterwards to even say anything about it. 3 friends whom she told directly afterwards about the incident corroborated her account. Miss Paradise says she plans to file charges, which I'm all for. In a public statement posted to Twitter, Mr. Paul denies Miss Paradise allegations, calling them 100% false. Mr. Paul's lawyer, Daniel E. Gardenswartz, said in a statement to the New York Times, our client categorically denies the allegations. And if you remember, he went on there and said that he will sue her. Rayleigh Lally, 21, a model and actress who began working with Mr. Paul when she was 17, said he often called her jailbait and commented on her appearance. She said that one evening in late 2017, after filming a video, Mr. Paul groped her. She forcibly told him to stop and he ran out of the room. Miss Lally quit quite shortly after the incident, or Miss Lally quit shortly after the incident. I was with Jake for months and I saw what kind of person he was behind the scenes and what kind of person he put out to the rest of the world. Which, to be honest, what he puts out to the world is actually not good either. So, because I don't know anyone who is an adult that buys into his bullshit. Because it's I don't know who falls for his bullshit. I'm sorry. How you doing, Cheryl? Welcome. What's up, Kier? Welcome. Raina says, not anymore. Team 10 channel is practically dead. Well, from what he's been doing, he kind of doesn't need Team 10. Where other YouTubers like David Dobrik and James Charles have faced financial fallout after the accusations of misconduct, Mr. Paul has yet to see such consequences. If Jake's sponsors and investors don't hold him accountable, then why would he change any of his actions? Which is absolutely true. And you're going to see why he's not being held accountable. All right, so this is the Insider article by Kat that we all know from Twitter. It pretty much talks about the same thing that the Times did. Where we come down to here in the last 2 paragraphs, though. She goes, in the Times investigation into Paul's conduct, a former member of Team 10 also described an exploitative environment for young influencers who lived with Paul. AJ Mitchell, who moved into the Team 10 house when he was 14. First of all, I can't see how I'm going to allow my 14-year-old to go live with a bunch of people, one, not knowing who they are. And I'm not saying they didn't know who they were, but if I knew my kid was joining the Team 10 house, you best believe I would have watched videos. And after watching those videos, you still let your 14-year-old child move there. Not parent shaming, but at the same, I know it kind of sounds like I'm parent shaming, but at the same time, I'm not going to let my 14-year-old go move in with a bunch of people that, have you seen what they do? Have you seen what Jake Paul does in his videos? I'm just asking. Have you seen it? I wouldn't. No. Hell, when he was 14, my son is 12, and I would never let him do that. Even when exactly. I'm sorry. You're gonna make that decision at 18. No. 18, I can't stop you. 14, oh no. Oh no. Your parents are all about the clout and the money. I guess so, but nope, not my 14. Nope. All right, anyway. Who moved into the Team 10 house when he was 14 told the Times that alcohol and marijuana was freely available to minors. Mitchell also said that he engaged in sexual relationship with a woman more than a decade older than him who he met at an influencer party. Okay. calling it a relationship is not the word for that. If he was 14 and the woman, all I'm going to say is this. If he was 14 and the woman was more than a decade older than him, that's not relationship. That's the R word. Period. I don't care if he's a boy and she's a woman. That's the R word. You literally had a 14-year-old child. He can't even drive a damn car. And a woman over a decade older than him slept with him. Thank you. Thank you, not another housewife. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. That is the R word, period. Come on, Kat. Can't call that a relationship. I mean, if he said it, then he said it. But let's be honest, that's not a relationship. So, Kat says, these older investors come in who have no idea about social media. And they see he's got a lot of followers. From their perspective, it's success. Mitchell told the Times. The real story is Jake should not be getting any money from investors from the things he's done in the past. And I 1,000% agree with Mitchell in that statement. But if you think about it, what do you think? Okay, so we see David Dobrik. All right. We see James Charles. They both have lost monetization on their channels. They both are starting to get some repercussions on what they did, right? But what they don't have the investors or the investments that Jake Paul has. And I think that's why he's getting away with what he gets away with. Money. All right. So here, are you not pulling it up now? Okay, hold on. All right. So here, wow, I can't even imagine what secret world of influencers is like. Can you imagine all the stuff that we don't know? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Mitchell seems to be the only one here with a little sense. Yep. Absolutely not. No, ma'am. Matter of fact, I wish Colorado, my son, would ask. Amber would be cussing her son out. Yes, there are not another housewife. All right, so here we're going to see a good example of an investor. So Taylor Lorenz put out, that's her article for the New York Times, okay? Again, I'm going to link all these articles, all right? Look at this guy here. Alex Debbie Love. We're just going to say Alex. As an investor in Team 10, I've interacted with Jake Paul and team many times over the last 6 years. And can attest that this article is full of half-truths and lies. All pranks were scripted, alcohol and drugs were banned in the Team 10 house, etc. What happened to journalistic integrity? You mean tell me all those parties he had with all those people, there were no alcohol? Come on now. Come on. So he gets pushed back. He goes, all I care about is truth. Perhaps Taylor wrote information that she believed to be real, but it wasn't. Jake Paul made mistakes as 17-year-olds growing up in the spotlight. But overall, he's a force for good. For what good? Tell me what good is Jake Paul for besides lining your damn pockets? What force of good is Jake Paul? This article doesn't portray his true character or what he stands for. This person here, a girl was sexually assaulted. Alex, get a grip. So then, the investor, Alex, he goes to slut shame the girl. If Jake indeed assaulted someone, then screw him 100%. In his case, the allegations made by Justine state that the incident took place on a day he broke his ankle and was in a hospital the next day, from what I know. When you look up her Twitter, she's promoting her OnlyFans with a question mark exclamation point. Somebody says, what does having an OnlyFans have to do with possibly being SA'd? From the data I've seen, now notice he says from the data I've seen, you can tell he's a numbers guy. From the data I've seen, I believe an allegation was fabricated with the intention of promoting her site, that's all. So you're going to slut shame her now. You're going to slut shame her because she is going against your investment. I mean, that is the world we live in. That is the world we live in. What's going on, Pest? How you doing? Summarizer, how you doing? The amount of tabs you have open, I know, it's bad. So, here's Jake Paul. Jake Paul looks out, and then this is from what's the name of the site? Is it TC? Jake Paul looks to knock out venture capital world with AntiFun. This is one of his companies. Tells you what AntiFun does, and it's hold on. AntiFun is the newest effort to come from the world of social media influencers. As we reported earlier this month, the management company of another YouTube star, Mr. Beast, has divided into the world of venture capital with a $20 million fund it assembled with commitments to social media creators. I'm going to be very honest with you. I think this shit goes deep. I think this goes real deep. AntiFun, he started with, I know I had it in here and I saw it. He started with, there it is right there. Jake Paul would be happy to be in their camp. Then again, the 24-year-old didn't become a social media star by being conventional. Yeah, that's a nice way to put shithead. Little wonder that Paul is now jumping into venture capital with an outfit that's branded as AntiFun, newly formed with serial entrepreneur Jeffrey Wu. The endeavor is traditional in some ways, but has a decidedly different point of view, says the two. Well, let's look into his other investments. So Jeff and Jake Paul. Jeff and Jake are experienced investors who have invested in 30 plus companies in competitive rounds. And at the earliest stages, we have co-invested with all top VCs, and our portfolio companies have raised hundreds and millions in the follow-on funding. Select investments include Ramp, fastest growing startup, corporate card, and business services, 2019 seed, before hundreds of millions of follow-on capital from Founders Fund, blah, blah, blah. Triller, social media and creator platform. And Chronosphere, top open source metrics monitoring platform spun out of Uber. That's just 3 of the investments. Let me go ahead and close this out so I won't get the lag. So that's why Jake Paul's protected. I'm telling you now, it's money. It's money. The people that he's investing with and the people that he's involved with the investments, there was this one comment under a video saying, well, Jake Paul doesn't have billions to sue all these people. Actually, Jake Paul does, because his investors do have billions. His investors have a lot of money. It's not just Jake Paul suing. they'll sue on behalf of him because they want to keep their golden boy safe. That's the thing. He's dodged so much other shit. Look at his numbers. Look how many followers he has. Look how much money he brings in with boxing and everything else. Why wouldn't they invest? They don't give a shit what kind of person he is as long as he makes some money, right? Right? This stuff is so deep, like the dark web, it's going to get... this right here, this article right here, makes me honestly wonder how deep it really goes. And there's... How do I put this? There's quite a few YouTubers out there. Now, I'm not naming any names. Can't prove nothing, But there's a lot of YouTubers out there, they're big on investments. They talk about it very loud. And you see their point of view on certain subjects, no matter how fucked up their point of view is. Because they know their audience will fall for it. That's all I'm going to say on that one. I think Jake Paul is completely being covered by money. They don't give a shit about him. They just give a shit what he can make them. Thank you, True Horror Stories. Thank you, Summarizer. I don't have that many tabs open. My God. There's not that many. Jake Paul is scared. He doesn't want to be exposed, but too bad for him because he's exposed for sure. You know what? He's not completely exposed. He's not, hey, I'm from the hood. I know a lot of... Pest. Pest. Okay, Pest. Okay. No, this article here, when I got this article and I read it, I was reading it and I was like, oh. And if you notice, Def Noodles had put out some stuff about cryptocurrencies and something about Mr. Beast. And it's like, I don't know. I kind of want to investigate that because it's like, ooh, wait a minute. I don't know. This article kind of freaked me out. But again, it'll be down below. All these articles are going to be down below. So if you want something to read. All right. So pause it. Don't nobody care. All right. Now, Jake Paul had that big fight, right? She came out... Paradise, she came out, 3-4 days? At least a week before the big fight. Okay? The fight was on what? Was on Triller. Triller sues 12 websites for allegedly illegally streaming Jake Paul and the Ben Askren pay-per-view. All right, a Triller spokesperson said, "It's shocking to think a theft so grand can be done so blatantly and brazenly." Welcome to YouTube. "There is zero difference between what they did and walking into a market, stealing tons of product and selling it at a discount in the parking lot. It's neither civilly nor criminally any different, and we are prosecuting to the fullest extent of the law, including working with authorities to bring swift action." There were far over 2 million illegal streams akin to hundreds of millions of dollars. Sites causing significant damage not just to Fight Club, but to content creators overall. People put a lot of hard work, time, and money into creating a product for the customer, and having it stolen and resold is terribly damaging, as this is a true crime. They are not protected by VPN, masking, or other firewalls as their activities are criminal and grand theft. So we ultimately find them and prevail, not just for us, but for the content creators in general. You do not give a shit about other content creators. Stop lying. No, sir. Whoever this spokesperson was, I can give you a list of YouTubers right now. Go ahead and fight for them for their shit to be from being stolen. You do not care about no. And to be honest with you, I heard the product kind of sucked. I heard that pay-per-view was dumb. I'm just saying. All I saw on Twitter as that pay-per-view was going, people were like, why did I pay money for this? Just throwing it out there. Among the sites named in the complaint that allegedly stole the stream that resold it are Film Daily, Access TV, Online to Live Stream. I don't know any of these. Sports Today, My Sports, Trendy Clips, Clip Gaming, It's Lil Brandon. That must be a YouTuber right there. Triller alleges copyright infringement, violations of Federal Communications Act, conversion, breach of contract, conspiracy, and violations of the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act. A creator did a video about Mr. Beast and some alleged scamming recently. Yeah. Yes, they did, Dark Magician. I don't know, I'm kind of interested in that subject. My mom was asking what I'm watching, and I told her Jake Paul got accused of SA, and I love how she's not even invested in internet stuff and still says she ain't surprised with I love it, Pika. I love it. Yeah. Well, what's up, Chosen Reborn? How you doing? True Horror Story says, oh, it was hot. I heard it was horrible. I heard it was absolutely horrible. Like, literally people are saying, why? And, I mean, okay, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, so I cannot get sued by Triller. Apparently, people were saying, why did I pay for this piece of shit? Just saying. All right. This one here was talking about the lawsuit. Boxing company says there are more than 2 million illegal streams for the event. We know that part. The lawsuit, which was officially filed in the U.S. District Court of Central California on 26th of April, is seeking U.S. dollars $100 million in damages from groups. TFC says illegally broadcast the fight card. The company claims that they were more than 2 million illegal streams, meaning it lost out on hundreds and millions of dollars. And of course, they're trying to say causing significant damages not just to Triller Fight Club, but to content creators overall. Again, y'all don't give a shit about other content creators. I can literally hand you a list of at least a dozen people who got their shit stolen and not a damn thing happened. So let's not even go there. Okay. So as we learned, Ethan Klein is now a part of that lawsuit. They deserved it to be on. Wait, what are we talking about? The fake marriage with Tana Mongoose is so funny to me because no one really cares. But oh yeah. Raina's like, poor Triller with that face. They do this for clout. Are they really about to file hundreds of lawsuits? Yeah, apparently they are. Again, you have to look at the backers of Triller. The backers in Triller and the investors of Triller have a lot of money. They do have billions to spend on this shit. They have money to spend on this. Alright, so Ethan Klein was shocked to learn Triller had sued him for allegedly rebroadcasting the Jake Paul versus Ben Askren fight on his podcast, a claim which he refuted in a deleted tweet. We have the deleted tweet here. Apparently, I'm being sued by Triller. News to me, especially considering I did not rebroadcast it or pirate it. What? And it goes, Triller, because you know, Keemstar going, hey guys, we got him. That's showing the legal statute when they did it, etc., etc. From what I'm being told, and I haven't seen it, and I know somebody has it somewhere, I just didn't have time to go look for it, to be honest. From what I see, it would be considered what we do here on YouTube as fair use, because he didn't show the whole thing, he showed 12 minutes. But you know how what would be considered fair use, you can't exactly do that with, like, certain companies. Like, you can't show their shit at all, or they'll just, like Disney, boom, cut you off no matter what. I think that's what happened. And apparently his verbiage wasn't correct when he was doing that either. Ethan is full of... Yeah, I don't care for Ethan. I'm going to be very honest with you. I look at Ethan Klein the same way I look at Keemstar. They are two birds of a feather to me. Nope. I mean, when somebody's right, they're right, and I'll say they're right about something. When they're wrong, I'm going to say they're wrong too. And to me, Ethan Klein is no better than Keemstar. Keemstar is more edgier, but we can't forget what Ethan Klein did either. And what he does. Honestly. He's not slick. He's not slick. Oh, they're getting returns. They are getting returns. I used to like Ethan, but I don't know. He has such a horrible past. Oh, yeah, it gets deep. The YouTube street is getting scary if they're gonna sue everywhere. Ethan said he watched the whole thing via pirate. Maybe that's what it was that he said. I know pirating was the word, but I didn't know what context. Like, I didn't know if he said, hey, I'm pirating, or did he say he watched it through pirating? I don't know. I have no clue. I'm going to have to look into that. JP, but I know a lot of fights, and Askren got knocked the hell out. Ethan said he... Oh, okay, there you go. The YouTube... exactly, I agree. Two birds of a feather for sure. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Anybody who attempted to broadcast that thing... Okay, first of all... If you think that Jake Paul is going to be part of something that isn't going to sue somebody because you broadcasted it, you've lost your damn mind. Okay? Anybody who broadcasted that thing, to me, wasn't thinking straight. I'm just saying. I mean, everyone's Riley. Sorry my sons didn't let me write correctly. Wait, you mean everyone what? Oh, sued everyone, yeah. He admitted it multiple times and even credited someone else on his podcast, and the dude was denying it. What? Was that his sound guy? Because I saw Tommy C talking about the sound guy. How you doing, Zach? Say someone hypothetically watched the Jake versus Ben fight for free. Should they pay the $50? Or is it a scare tactic when they are actually just suing the websites that broadcasted it? Hypothetically watch the Jake. Well, being that I hate Jake Paul, I had no interest, but I'm pretty sure I could have found it for free. It's not that hard to do. Do we need those late 90s, early 2000s short messages telling people not to pirate stuff? I mean, it happens all the time on YouTube. Fun fact, that's why on YouTube, while somebody is live, if you are live, you are not supposed to be live streaming their live stream. You're not supposed to stream snipe them. You can actually get in trouble for that. People do it all the time. Ah, there you go. Ethan said Ian gave him the link. They can ping the IPs, yeah. Yeah. No, I get it. Chosen says they should pay the $50 and they can ping the IPs. I'd hypothetically pretend I never saw the thing. I mean, I'm not for... We here at Xylee Get Real, we do not advocate for pirating or, you know, of any kind, whether it's watching a movie that just came out and, you know, you go to certain links and get that movie, or watching pay-per-views for free. We do not advocate for stuff like that here on Xylee Gets Real. We are not advocates for that. So as pure and simple, we would pay for it. Okay. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. In my opinion, I don't think the individual person is going to be a target for this. No, I think it's just going to be, well, I mean, the individual person who runs said YouTube channels. Ethan's lawyers have won against fair use lawsuit before, so I'm interested in see how this is going to go. I am too, actually, Mandy. To be honest, I am too. I'm interested in the Ethan Klein part. I am, because it's not... Okay, he pirated it, but I don't think... I think he only showed 12 minutes of it, and I don't know if it was live at the time that he showed it. I have to look into that. That's the part I don't know. Was it live when he showed those 12 minutes? Or was it recorded that he showed those 12 minutes? I love swap meets and flea markets. Just saying. I'm just saying here at the channel of Xylee Gets Real Incorporated, we do not agree with pirating of any kind because that is illegal. Triller, don't you fucking sue me. I'm just saying. Triller. That's what I'm thinking. I personally feel the only people that are at risk of being sued are the websites that... Yeah, no, I agree. The fight was recorded live. Okay. So I'm going to have to look into actually what he did. Because I think his instant is actually different than the rest of them. Like, for real. I think his is different than the rest of them. But, again, I'm not fangirling or I'm not, simping or anything like that. All I'm doing is, from what I'm hearing, like, from Tommy C., which, yes, I had to endure listening to Tommy C. Again, I tell y'all I watch everybody, and y'all should pay me a bonus for doing that. But, from what Tommy C. said, it was only 12 minutes. And it's kind of iffy. The only thing is he screwed up when he used a certain word, which is pirating. So Ethan showed recorded clips while he gave commentary. That would be fair use. But is it because would Triller be like Disney where you can't show anything? Like listen, my husband cannot sit in the living room, which is on the other side of that curtain, and play a Disney movie and play it loud enough where y'all would hear the music, the stream would get shut down. Just because you hear the music from another room. That's how Disney operates. So it's Triller operating the same way. That's the thing. It's Triller operating the same way. So, Triller decided... They had a change of heart, and they didn't want to be assholes. They didn't want to be assholes. Exclusive Triller. Exclusive. Excuse me. Oh my God, Diet Coke. Triller offers clemency to boxing fans who pirated Jake Paul bout if they pay up. Triller will not pursue... Okay, thank you. Triller will not pursue... Yeah, y'all can see it. Triller will not pursue legal action against boxing fans who pirated the platform's April 17 fight between Jake Paul and Ben Askren. Provided those... I mean, if you want to call it a fight. Provided those individuals paid the original $49.99 price before June 1st, a company executive told Reuters more than 2 million illegal streams of the Triller fight bout occurred. The company said, and it will be pursuing those individuals for the maximum penalty of $150,000 per illegal stream of the fight. Well, damn. So you're telling me you either pay the $50 or we're going after you for $150,000. So you're either going to pay me $50 or I'm coming after you for $150,000. Can you imagine if they got half of those 2 million and they won $150,000 each? I just purchased Triller Fest concert from Saturday in Miami for $4.99 and only got the link to watch for 48 hours. The thing is, Ethan played the whole fight for start to knockout. Well, that whole fight lasted how long? Because didn't he knock him out in the first round? This, again, asking because I didn't watch it. Hey, what's up, Anissa? Zach says, I can't see Triller suing 2 million people like they claim. They are just trying to scare people into paying the $50. I kind of agree. I think they are also. That's 100 million in total, by the way. If they got half of that, my God. Well, that's an investment, isn't it? I mean, think about it. If they won half of those, $100 million. Now, granted, they didn't cause that much damage. It wasn't $100 million in damages, but that's how much they would get if they won half of those streams. $100 million. I don't know. I'm going to talk to my husband. We're going to have to start investing in things. We're going to have to start investments. Completely agree with Zach. They're not saying 2 million people, considering half of them are 12-year-olds. I mean, for real, though. They fudged up their pay-per-view buys, too. Wait, what do you mean they fudged up their pay-per-view buys? What do you say? Wait, what are you saying by that, Pest? I don't understand that one. I was an extremely short fight, sure. However, that match was the draw for the whole show, and I heard that show was shit. People think IP addresses give a lot more info than they actually do about people who watch stuff. Okay. We will be able to identify each and every person, VPN or not, as each stream has unique fingerprint embedded in the content. This has got to be about the YouTube channels. I mean, like, say Joe Smo down the street was watching it, was pirating it, okay? Does that fingerprint embed actually goes directly to his computer and to his house? Mandy, sorry I don't mean to fangirl, but Ethan is legit. I just read he raised funds via escrow account called the Fair Use. Oh, you talking about FUPA? Yeah, good old FUPA. That's a whole different story. That whole FUPA thing? Yeah, that's a whole different story, Mandy. That FUPA thing is no long. He used up all the money for his own lawsuit with the FUPA. Triller lied about their pay-per-view buys, saying that they had 1.5 million buys, but it wasn't that much as that. Oh, okay, Pest. If they think they need to figure it into the budget the way big box stores do for shoplifting, well, you would think. Okay. Oh my God. Triller will pursue the full $150,000 penalty per person per instant for anyone who doesn't do the right thing and pay before the deadline. So what are they supposed to do? Like, What's this 12-year-old supposed to do? All right, let's talk about the proverbial 12-year-old who found a link to go watch that. What are they supposed to do? Like, grab their piggy bank and take the coins out, go get a money order, and then mail it to you? I mean, what? Triller has set up a website for those who want to pay the amount before the deadline. Lord have mercy. Oh my God. I'm not clicking that because they're not going to think I did it. Okay, so the fines are calculated at $150,000 per incident. So far, H3 and other sites who rebroadcast the event to many people, the potential damages are large. So are they trying to... Okay, so let's say a YouTube channel broadcasted it. And say, I don't know, let's do an easy number, 100 people were in there. Are they actually going after the 100 people who were watching that shit? Amber Chick, now I almost wish I had watched it so I could be like, come at me, bro. The Amber Chick said that, not Xylee. Just saying, Triller, just in case you're watching. We good, bro. Okay, I'm going to dip out. I have a script to write. Y'all have a good night. Have a good night, honey. You have to wonder who's running shit at Triller to actually come out and say everyone who watched illegally better pay up. It's ridiculous. Oh, well, since you mentioned that, since you mentioned who's watching things at Triller, who's doing things at Triller. Okay, hold on. We'll get to that in a second, though. Okay, so the only reason why I brought this up is because people are seeing how much money Triller is making now, and they want their fights to be through Triller now. And, yeah. So, in other words, it's only going to get bigger. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Now, had I rebroadcast it, that's different from Joe Schmo watching it. So, yeah, so are they going to go and find the people who watched them who are on YouTube not using their real names, and half of them don't even use real emails? Are you serious? Or they use a throwaway email, or they use an email that their real name is not even on. Like, how are you going to find these people? And also, they are a profit company, so why would they give people the chance to pay $50 when they could make $150K per Well, how's that 14-year-old supposed to get that $150K? I'm just asking. Are you really going to sue a 14-year-old for $150 damn K? I agree with the profit and loss statement. I know in retail, and somebody brought it up. I think it was Mandy, or it was Amber Chick. It was one of y'all. They brought up like a profit and loss statement. You account for every quarter on how much you're going to lose from people stealing, damages, people bringing things back, and depending on what it is, it depends on what they're bringing back is whether you can put it back on the shelf or not. They put that in the budget, okay? And you try to go below that number every quarter, all right? Obviously, if you have a set number of $1,000 in your store, that, okay, we can lose up to $1,000 worth of product, will be okay. So you're going to try to hit 900, 800, 600, 500. I would think the same thing. Because if you break it down, anything can be pirated. Anything. Not that we do that here. But anything can be pirated. Anything at all. So, Triller could be doing all this to increase their reputation and seem more legit. They could. They could. All right, so, in the adventures. Oh, look, I'm live. All right, live video to play. 6 months ago. And I bet you I don't even have my headset here, do I? Hell no, I don't have my headset. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I think my headset's in the other room. Give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Oh my god. I'm an idiot. It was right here. I have lost like 3 headsets around this house and I cannot find any of them. Alright. Like I said, I've had a rough couple of days. Alright, so. I love swap meets and flea markets. Is Triller going to be everyone as Napster was Metallica? Big Metallica did go after Naps. I remember that. Oh, God, I'm old. I remember that. That whole company sounds like a band of losers who think they have it more technical knowledge than they actually do. They may have some money now, but schemes like this won't last long. Well, we're about to... I want y'all to listen to this. It's only 10 minutes. And of course, there will be commentary in this. And this video will be linked down below because, of course, I link all my sources. And this was made six months ago. October 13th, 2020. This is before, I believe it hadn't done verses yet. Because the big thing about Triller is they also do verses. Which, by the way, the Method Man and Redman one was by far the best one. Of course, it was Method Man. Y'all know how I love me some Method Man. But, Triller is also known for verses when they're doing that stuff too. So, the name of the video is Triller is a Scam. And we are going to listen to this guy talk about it. And he only made it 6 months ago. Okay, we're out of there.
And we need to talk about it. Welcome back to my channel, Bobby, influencer, CEO, boss of social media, reacting to the latest in social media, online trends, influencers, and more. Are you familiar with Triller? You probably aren't unless you live here in Hollywood where I live, and I'm always seeing these influencers walk around in these little Triller hats, but I've never seen anyone actually use the app. In fact, most people...
I hate that kid right there. I hate that kid right there.
refer to Triller as Diet TikTok or the Android version of TikTok. So when I saw that Triller announced they had a $1.2 billion valuation, I was skeptical. But maybe I'm wrong. Let's do a deep
1.25 billion. Okay, 6 months ago, by October 13th, 2020, they were at 1.25 billion as in what they're worth. Remember that.
Deep dive into the world of Triller, see what it's all about, and see if they're really worth $1.2 billion, and you should jump shit from Instagram and TikTok and move your content over there. Check this out. A quick Google search for Triller's valuation will show that they're worth over $1 billion. They've secured around $100 million in a round this year, putting them at a $1.2 billion valuation. And this is the real big news here, is that Triller is exploring a deal to go public. Triller Incorporated, a budding competitor to the popular short video app TikTok, is in discussions with a blank check acquisition companies about a merger which would take the US social media company public, according to people familiar with the matter. The deal would come as Triller seeks to capitalize on TikTok.
So what would make it really appetizing for them to go public? Diet TikTok. I know I laughed my ass off on that. But what would make it really, really, like, appetizing for it to go public? They got verses. They got these boxing matches. Now you have, like, actual boxers and not Jake Paul, who hasn't, I don't think he's actually fought a real boxer yet. But anyway, not just Jake Paul, but now actual boxers want to fight on it. That would give some really good investment. That would give really good incentive of people to invest in it so it can go public. Right? Right? My phone keeps going off. People on YouTube need to stop.
TikTok's woes. U.S. President Donald Trump's administration has ordered TikTok's Chinese parent ByteDance to divest the app, and no one really knows what's going on there, but this is a murky time for TikTok, and Triller is trying to take advantage. Triller has a $1.2 billion valuation. I don't think it's worth that valuation, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's open up Triller and react to some of the content and see how the billions are made. So Triller came out around the same time as Musical.ly. It could even have come out before Musical.ly, but it follows the exact same format as TikTok. It even has a ton of the same influencers. So if you open up Triller,
Ha! Pass. All they need is a Shadow Legends ad and they... Oh, pass, that's funny. That was hilarious. I haven't, but it sounds like something I need to check out. Wait, Carrie Mae, did you see the DW going off in restreamers? Very big. Okay, no, I don't know what you're talking about. All right.
it looks exactly like TikTok. And if you scroll down, you have some of the same influencers that TikTok has, some of the same content that TikTok has, but there's something a little bit different, and I want to see if you can spot it. So check out this content right here. We're scrolling, we're looking at the content, and it really looks similar. It really looks similar to TikTok, but there's something that's missing. So here we are in the community page. These aren't people that I'm following. This is people that the Triller algorithm is showing me. Do you notice something? All of these accounts are verified. Verified Wyclef Jean, World Star, Creator Verified, oh, that Shim, or whatever that guy's name is. Most of these people are verified, right? And so now if we open TikTok and let's go to the Explore page of TikTok and see what pops up for us there. So the For You page, you can see this unknown creator, unknown creator, unknown creator, unknown creator, or at least not celebrities or not verified creators, right? So the algorithm is less friendly to creators. We could see that right off the bat.
Or it's not filled with regular creators. It's filled with a bunch of people that they talked into going into it from TikTok.
And now I point that out because Triller is basically saying that they have the next biggest TikTok style user base besides TikTok. Where are they at? Where are all of these people at that are creating these Trillers? I see people that are being paid to create Triller videos. I see influencers. I see reposts. I see advertisements. Where are the creators that you're talking about? Where is the user base? Where are the people on this app organically? I don't see them. Where am I supposed to see them? Where am I supposed to find them? Let's go to the Explore page right here. So this is the Explore page for Triller. And you can see it's basically just a billboard for the music industry. Wiz Khalifa, NBA memes, Tyga, Chanel West Coast. You know when an app's not doing good when Chanel West Coast is on the cover of it.
Chanel West Coast,
we have advertisements up here. We have comedy videos. Let's go to the music section. Where am I supposed to find these users here? I mean, and the content is the same as Instagram Reels as it is TikTok. It's just a bunch of, you know, girls dancing and stuff. I mean, that's really all this is. And that's really all any of these apps are here, but I just don't see what they're saying. I mean, I'm scrolling down and maybe I see a couple videos like this that have 3 likes and 0 comments, but I'm just not seeing this budding user base that Triller is announcing that to the world that they have. I will say what Triller has going for it is it has this really cool algorithm that once you create a music video or you dance to a song, because Triller is more music based, it kind of stitches the videos together. So I made a little Triller for y'all. You can enjoy this one.
Oh, yo, her music is trash. I was just saying, when I said bless her heart, I meant that in the most southern way possible. No creators, no users. Yup. Okay.
So nothing too impressive,
I was
right?
not trying
If
to
you
do
looked
that.
at that Triller app with me right now and you weren't that impressed and you're wondering, yeah, Bobby, how did this company get $1 billion valuation? How did this company get 10?
I just want to say that the way he's holding his mic is driving me insane. Not gonna lie. I hate the way he's holding his mic.
million people to view the app every single month, and you're skeptical, you have a right to be. Check out this article. Would-be TikTok competitor Triller has allegedly inflated its monthly active users, according to a report published in Business Insider. In the last month, Triller, a short-form video app that has attracted a number of TikTok stars, including the most popular person on the platform, Charlie, cough cough, aka they paid her, announced that it had more than 100 million monthly active subscribers. Speaking to the Business Insider, 6 former employees dispute those numbers, and they told reporter Dan Wheatley that Triller's numbers were shady based on their experience with the company. Back in October of last year, Triller said that it reached 13 million active users and 16 million app downloads. And a screenshot provided to Business Insider of one of the company's analytics dashboard, however, shows a different story. Only 2 million monthly active users on iOS and around 480,000 monthly active users on Android.
That's really big difference between 60 million.
It was taken just a few weeks after the company's public announcement. Clear that Triller is on a mission to be the Herbalife of social media apps, the Dan Loke of social media apps, the scammers, the finessers. They're trying to wiggle their way into the top. But they have a reason to do so. You see, TikTok is such a massive app that when this China situation kind of took place, and it is proven that the Chinese government is at least handling or has visibility of American user data because TikTok is a Chinese-owned company, there is a big opportunity for apps to swoop in. Remember, earlier this year, Instagram announced Reels, which is essentially another TikTok clone. Well, Reels wasn't supposed to come out until the end of the year or probably next year.
Pushed it
but as soon as this
because of the
TikTok thing happened,
yeah.
Instagram said, snap, we got to get in there and we got to release this as soon as possible to acquire the users that are going to be weaned off from TikTok. Maybe some of the users that say don't want to use TikTok because they don't want the Chinese government controlling their data, or maybe they're just scared of the application, or in the best case, TikTok gets banned and everybody siphons off to Reels. And then YouTube also says, hey, we're coming up with something called YouTube Shorts, which is another TikTok clone. Well, Triller says, hey, we've been here the whole time. If anyone is going to get TikTok's sloppy seconds, it should be us. And hey, investors, you should be putting your money with us because look at all of the users that we have. Well, it turns out that most of those users were falsely reported. And that's not a fact. That's not confirmed by me. It's just a skeptical report. But you can be pragmatic and you can use the eye test. We just went through Triller together. Did you see any original creators creating content? And the ones that you did see creating content, 0 likes and 100 views.
Exactly, Amber Chick. You cannot believe any of these big tech startup company numbers. I'm just saying. Summarizer says it's the pseudo-intellectual grip, holding onto your mic like you hold onto your big brain tanks.
Just be a rational human and go to the Triller app yourself and just scroll and look at the content. Do you see this as a $1 billion company? Do you see this as a real rival to TikTok? Do you have a good experience on the app? Does it just look like an industry plant morphed with TikTok? To you, it does. To me, it looks like it's basically an ad for the music industry. Triller is desperate and they're pulling out all the stops. And here's something that they did recently too. So check it out. Of a possible TikTok ban began in July, leaders of a small video app called Triller saw a growth opportunity to attract users. The company set its sights on TikTok's biggest names. Some of the Sway Boys, a group of TikTok influencers, had been toying with the idea of buying their own app to compete with TikTok, but after discussion with Ryan Kavanaugh, the majority owner of Triller and veteran entertainment executive, they decided the platform could be good for them. Triller offered creators a deal. Tell your audience on TikTok that you're moving to Triller and we'll give you equity and roles within the company. Josh Richards, 18, was named Triller's chief strategy officer.
Okay, Josh Richards, 18, was named Triller's chief strategy officer. And Griffin Johnson, 21, and Noah Beck, 19, joined as advisors with equity. Chief strategy officer is 18 years old, or it was like October 8, 2020 was when that came out. 18. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
I mean, CSO, that's never a good sign when the CSO of your company, that's like a legit position in a company, is an 18-year-old TikTok dancer. Could you imagine the boardroom meetings with this guy? All right, guys, I need you guys to focus on this one. We have big quarter reports coming up. We need user acquisition up 20, okay? Could you imagine being fired by an 18-year-old TikToker because your vibes weren't on point?
There's no power in what you do. Now every other day I'm watching you.
But you let me know in the comments below. Do you like the app? Do you use the app? Do you see a future for Triller? Don't forget to follow Influencer CEO on Instagram for daily updates.
Okay, we're done. So that's some of the people who are running things over there. 18 years old. What the fuck? Did he kill it? Dude. Dude. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. All right, let me go check something real quick. So I'm gonna put y'all on the other scene until I go check this. BRB. I gotta leave that up a second. All right, hold on. Okay, so I will not get in trouble for this. But I will say this. Okay, so you know how on a computer you can skim through and see the cuts? If H3H3 is getting... Alright, so I received this video. If H3H3 is getting sued for this, that's absolutely ridiculous. Because it's an 11-minute, 43-second video, and I don't want to show it because I'm scared. I don't have $150,000. I'd be damned if I give y'all $50, so I'm not going to play this on my stream. Damn y'all, I ain't doing it. But I'm skimming through it. All right, I'll show y'all that I'll show y'all the skim through. All right, give me a second. Give me a second. All right, I'm gonna show y'all the skim through. All right, we're at 2 seconds here. It's 11 and 43 minutes. Okay, there's that. There's that. Him. That. Him. That. Him. He didn't show the whole thing. If he's getting sued, that's fair fucking use. Team will rip them. Yeah, no, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. If that's all he showed, that's fair use. I'm sorry. And I'm pretty sure when I actually watch it, it'll be fair use. Although I may not watch it. I don't know. Can I watch it? Will they get my ass for watching it? It's a good question. I don't know. All I know is Keemstar is out there dancing in the streets under the moonlight with no clothes on, praying to whatever God you can pray to have Ethan Klein taken down. And he's out there celebrating. Absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Did I have another one? Yep, I did. 24%. I really hope he doesn't lose to a college student. I really hope not to. Can you imagine losing to a TikToker? I mean, can you imagine? I couldn't imagine that. I would cry. I would legit cry. If I lost to a damn 18-year-old, I would cry. And the sad thing is the one thing I like Triller for is I like watching the verses. Again, that Method Man, Redman one, man, that was like a full-blown concert. That thing was so good. That was so good. So, yeah. It's money that keeps Jake Paul out of hot water. It's purely money. It's his investors. It's his investments. And now that he's boxing, I think they're hoping to clean up his image because he's boxing now. So, it's ridiculous. You know, I have this thing on low latency, and I'm still having it. Keemstar also was totally behind KJ with the Toddy thing, too, at first. He's another bozo. I ain't worried. We don't stand Keemstar in this house. I'm letting you know now. We do not stand Keemstar in this house. We do not stand Ethan Klein. Actually, there's very few people we actually stand in this house. And it is most definitely not Keemstar or Ethan Klein. I can tell you that right now. Because I think everybody's messed up in their own way. Keemstar might see himself in a lawsuit if he doesn't stop training... trashing SA... Girl. That happened during my break, and I almost broke my break just to come on here so I can just rage for like 2 hours over his crap that he said on Twitter. Just so I could rage for 2 damn hours over. I mean, I could rage longer on it. I was so pissed when he did that. I was so mad when he did that. I was like, no, sir, no, sir, no, sir. I know you're not out in these streets talking that bullshit. And just because you had a few women who agreed with you, we're not a monolith, okay? We're not a monolith. Just because one woman agrees with you, I guarantee you there was like a good million of us behind her going, what the fuck are you saying? Don't get me started. Don't get me started, because I'm about to go off on that one. Amber Chick, I hate everyone. Listen, I tell everybody this. All YouTubers are assholes. In one way or another, they're assholes. Some worse than others. Some hella worse than others. Some of them, they shouldn't even be on the platform, especially when they sit there and have apologies telling people what the fuck they did with younger viewers, and they still have a platform, and they still get paid on those platforms. And then some of us are light assholes. Like, I'm asshole light. You know? I can be an asshole when I'm pissed off about a subject, but it's like I don't intentionally go out there and be an asshole. You know? But we're all kind of assholes in one way or another. Keem is trash. His takes on SA got me looking at him sideways. I was looking at him directly in his eyes and his soul because I wanted to snatch his soul from his goddamn body with his takes on SA. He did a tweet the other day showing this man who a woman lied on him, and after 5 years in prison, he got out because they found it to be a lie. And you know how people, when they're being sarcastic and they do big letters, little letters, whatever, and he was like, believe the victim. I wanted to snatch his soul straight from his body. I wanted to stuff my fist in his mouth and snatch his soul from his body when he said some shit like that. Again, don't get me started on this shit. I agree. Why do you think I'm here? I'm an asshole too. Amber Chick's like, we're assholes together. Keemstar's a clown. I really think he belongs in jail with Bubba. I know that's right. That was the straw that broke the camel's back with me. He's disgusted. Exactly. And then there are some things that I've agreed on Keemstar on. You know, I haven't done my daily Keemstar shut the fuck up tweet. I used to do that every day. And then he started making sense. Now he's back to the bullshit, so I got to start on that again. I went through a time where I went and started quote tweeting the quartering and telling him to shut the fuck up. And then I just got disinterested in that because I don't want to, yeah. Chosen's like, I know I'm an asshole. You know what? Me too, Chosen. I know I'm an asshole too. I am not going to sit up here and act like a damn saint. I am far from it. I am far from it. Especially when I have a subject that I'm doing and I get heated. I'm on my third mic. Well, wait. Is this my third mic or my fourth mic? I think this is my third mic. I'm on my third mic for a reason, because I get so damn loud. My damn Nightmare Before Christmas lights back right there, my Nightmare Before Christmas lights, they start blinking because I get so damn loud and start clapping. I've blown out mics in the middle of a damn stream because I'm getting so loud, ain't having a fit. I know what I am. Chelsea's like, can confirm she's an asshole. Thanks, Chelsea. You are too, ma'am. I care too much. I can't be an asshole. Sorry, I love you, girl. But that's okay, Paranormal, because listen, we got to have some nice people mixed in with the assholes. It's all right. It's all right. You're like asshole light. It's okay. It's all right, girl. I love you back. Oh, God, the quartering. I'm going to sit over here and be quiet. Don't get me started on quartering. Don't get me... No. We're not going on that subject tonight. Okay, it was about Jake Paul and how he's backed up by money and how the money is covering his ass and how they're trying to sue every damn person who streamed that damn fight and their 12-year-old children. God bless it. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I can see a 14-year-old now getting a damn... You have been served. And like the mother's like, no, I need this person. And the 14-year-old kid comes out and they get served for $150,000. I'm the same. I care way too much, but my bestie is like you, so we balance each other out. See, there you go. There you go. My best friends, because there's a mixture of best friends, all right? But the people I am closest to, there's a couple of them who are just like me, so God help anyone if we're pissed off at the same person at the same time. And then I have this one that she is, we complete each other in the sense of where I'm going to sit here and go, get pissed off, yelling, screaming, throwing shit. She's like, now, Xylee, okay? We need to think about this. So, yeah. It gets dangerous when you have similar personalities. It gets real dangerous. All right. Anything else, my loves, before I get out of here? I'm hoping to go live tomorrow night instead of Thursday. I have somebody who is, welding some stuff on my car tomorrow. Or no, not tomorrow, on Thursday. And I have to meet him at 4:30. I don't know how long it's going to take him, so I don't know if I'll be going live Thursday night. If I do, I may be late. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, I'll let y'all know. Because I'm working on a couple other stories too, so... Awesome, Carrie. You have a good night. So make sure to like and subscribe, guys. I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a wonderful night. And remember, keep it real.